Well, the permutations are as simple as they are exciting. One remaining shot and they must hit the bullseye. There's nothing quite like last day drama. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Barcelona come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Can he get it through? Not the most accurate pass. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yeah, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And this is Batistuta. Owen.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Kukçu wins the duel this time. Griezmann.
That's good play from him.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. He's got tall. No, couldn't quite control it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Odo. And it's Odo. That's a good run down the left. Ronaldinho tries looking up for options on the left. Almost half an hour in now. Ronaldinho, and this is Batistuta! Goal! Barcelona! Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
And it's Owen. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Cannavaro robs him of possession. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And Messi! That was superb goalkeeping!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Kukçu is short. Chance! Oh, bang on target. And this could be the final action of the first half. That looks a good cross. There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Barcelona head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. That gets things going for the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Ronaldinho, a player who needs no introduction. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Owen. Olise. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Owen. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Messi. And this is Batistuta. And it's Kukçu. Now that's well seen too. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Now it's Owen.
That was lovely, that.
Owen. And he's searching through... Shot! Surely! It's anyone's ball now.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Messi. Now it's Batistuta. Olise. Now what about a counter-attack? And it's Rice. Now it's Owen. Threads one in. Vitinha! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Messi. Griezmann providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, such a clever touch. Great ball, and he's... Ronaldinho! Barcelona are looking to secure promotion, but they are going to have to do it the hard way by the looks of things.
It's giving their manager more than just a headache, as you can
Substitutions
see.
taking
He's
place.
going to have to make some big decisions in what remains.
Cannavaro has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Bastoni. And this is Owen. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He scores! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
2 added
And when
minutes
the manager
has been
called on him,
indicated.
he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And time is up. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's shifting through the gears here. An uncompromising challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Xavi is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lahm stands tall and stands strong. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Sadio Mane. He's one of the paciest players around, Peter. He's a very dangerous dribbler and a fine finisher to boot. I particularly like the way he gives defenders a headache by drifting across the forward line, looking for gaps to probe and spaces to get into. I think he's going to be a really huge asset for this team.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. The most accurate pass. Lahm. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He is through. He's had a shot! They're back in possession and ready to go again. It's Park Ji-sung out towards the flank. And he gets rid in a hurry. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
And you make it sound so simple. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Searching pass he's played there. And this is Isco. Big chance! Goal! Manchester United! There is the breakthrough! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Number 15, Isco.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Palmeiras can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Baresi. Baresi is the guilty party there. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Kaka. Neymar.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Palmeiras clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And he was quick to react. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. Cannavaro picks it up out wide. And he's taking no chances there.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might...
Big chance! One up, there's the shot! They've scored! Two up now, and they are cruising. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Great vision. And the shot! Sticks it away! Right back in the game! So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Substitution for Palmeiras. Number 21, Mbappe. Number 17, Raul.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back. They may end up with some...
Oh, what has happened here? Shot, can he finish? It's a goal! That was fabulous, the most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
After 78 minutes is number
Manchester
13,
United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Out to the right.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Ter Stegen gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. James. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Rijkaard. That's an imaginative pass.
6 added minutes.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now he's got space here. Oh, well cut out. Messi! And again! Chance again? No.
Palmeiras really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And now they can clear their lines. And that is that. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
And now I'd just like to
What are
read
your
out
thoughts
our
on today's
fan club
game then,
members
Jim?
who are celebrating their
Palmeiras
birthdays
desperately
today.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody.
Gorgeous,
Welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great shot-stopping, but also a very cool head and a good organiser. What's more, he's very happy to play sweeper-keeper behind that defence, mopping up loose balls before picking a pass and get his team on the front foot again.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Kimmich concedes a free kick for that. No second thought, a straight red card. And looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Barcelona already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances. Oh, this is a great position. And Messi! He won't be happy with that one. It's Park Ji-sung. Looking for options for movement. Neymar finds himself offside. Raul. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mane spots it and intercepts. It's a pretty loose pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Park Ji-sung. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Knocks it into space.
Pretty robust defending.
Park Ji-sung unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Isco. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Griezmann engages and forces him off the ball. Adams. Now Davids. And it's Messi. Mane. Cannavaro. Park Ji-sung. Cannavaro. And that could well leave a mark.
There will be 1
Bit of an
minute
appeal,
added
but
time.
nothing doing. Neymar. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first half thoughts?
Well, at least the defence
That was
can
the
look
first
back
half.
on a job pretty
Let's
well
hope
done
the
so
boys
far,
can turn it
Peter.
up for
I
the
think they've
second.
squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Kaká. Rijkaard. Picked out brilliantly, and he's away. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this. So the would-be breakthrough moment. Well, would you believe that?
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second-guess what the keeper was trying to do.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And this is Neymar, and he's lost his man here. Takes a shot! Sticks it away! And finally, he has breathed life into the game! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Number 20, Neymar!
So the first moment of real significance.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Messi. It's run loose here. Mane. That's the throw. Barcelona have it back and can go again. That's a delicate pass, and that has left him in a heap.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of...
Damn it! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, what has happened here? And this is Messi. Chance for a shot! And that would have won it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 24.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Neymar. Coming on the field, number 21, Ronaldinho.
Griezmann moves short. This is Messi.
Substitution in progress.
Great ball, and the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Barcelona are looking to go forward now. The final 5 minutes. Griezmann. Look at the chance, surely! It's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. And this is Hazard. He has found the way through. Can he finish? And the pass is intercepted.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Driving on and making good progress. Rijkaard. Oh, this is a very good run. Haaland. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Messi. That's a little off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Beckham. Nice bit of trickery. Here comes the cross. Baresi gets good distance on it. Nedved. Costa Curta. Back to the keeper it goes. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket. Substitution for Barcelona, number 10, Mbappe.
So off we go once more.
Park Ji-sung,
0-0,
number 16,
and we're at the halfway point.
Rodri. Coming on the field, number 19, Messi.
Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Bayern breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Played out to the right. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Nedved. Now there's a fine ball. Real chance! It's in! The breakthrough arrives at last! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And this is Cruyff. Azar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, easy pickings there. Out to the right. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a mighty effort! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
And this is Messi. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this.
Substitution.
Bayern, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
After 80 minutes is number 6, David Beckham.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Raul.
Barcelona seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Neymar. Cruyff. And it's
Added
Caceres.
minutes has been indicated.
Caceres touches it back. Looking for options for movement.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played back in. Haaland. He's got away. He's chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And that is that. Barcelona were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here,
Hello,
a clear
everybody,
night,
and welcome
all the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here, things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Genuine physical edge about, has a shot! Goal! Hungary! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to
perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
After 2 minutes, boys. Number 14.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, that pass isn't the best. Baresi. Oh, easy pickings there. Great vision. Doué providing an outlet on that flank. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's gone in!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Cruyff. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He's got away. Now there's a... Eto'o! Oh, what a mistake! Eto'o gets flagged offside. Oh, it's come loose. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, no joy this time. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rijkaard. Now Costa Curta, and it's Messi. Rummenigge. He is Rummenigge! Magnificent! About as smooth as it gets. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Played down the flank. Played into space out wide. Rijkaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pass somewhat off target. It's Eto'o! Cleared away. And he ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. He's had it taken off him. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Oh no, this does not look good. Chance, surely! Oh, taken with style. They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
31 minutes is number 2.
An act of charity, gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Barcelona finding their passes. He's gone for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Kukçu plays it short. He's had a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And this is Ronaldinho. And now a sudden chance to counter. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Batistuta. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get free. Climbs up big! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Foot in. That's a lovely, neat pass. Can he get it through? Cross flung in towards the middle. Struck first time. Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Threads one in. Batistuta picked out brilliant. And Messi! Oh, that is very close.
Messi brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
In with the challenge. Ronaldinho. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Messi. And this is Batistuta. He's having a shot! Pedri. Oh, good-looking ball. Great ball if he can get there. Barcelona are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Batistuta! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Messi. That's good play. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Cruyff. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Ronaldinho. And he's taking no chances there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 19, Messi. Coming on
So
the
off we go
field
once
is
more.
Number 14.
Barcelona really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. Khan, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And the shots! Oh, what a climb! He's missed, but not by that far. Cut it out. That's a nicely weighted pass. Oh, important interception. And it's Ronaldinho.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I love ambitious and
He rises! And another try! And again! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Griezmann at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That's a decent clearance. And they're back on the ball again. Great ball, and he's in here, and Batistuta! And he should have made it 4.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. No way through there. Gerrard promptly onto that, and that is that.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And he's in on goal, and the shot! And that has been cleared. That's a throw.
Substitution in progress.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Raul, now that's well seen too. It's a pretty loose pass. Azar. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. He is through here! Just 5 minutes remaining now. Stojkovic gets across to intercept that. And that could set him on his way. Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Gerrard applies the finish! Oh, that's a waste. Costa Curta gathers from the goal kick. He's in a great position here. Stojkovic. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. And time is up. Barcelona pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Rodri gets over and intercepts. Nicely weighted ball. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, there are keepers, Peter, great keepers, and there's this man, Manuel Neuer, one of the few who can claim to have pretty much revolutionised his position, following in the steps of the great Kaiser, who some have said is the only sweeper that was better than him.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Oh, that is a nice touch. In towards the backs, up he goes! He will be livid with himself.
Raul clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Griezmann. Sung. And it's Guti. Well, a glitch with... Oh, that is asking for trouble. That's really well cleared. And this is Batistuta. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Fabian Ruiz powering forward here. Van Dijk cuts it out. Raul. There he goes, motoring forward. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Raul. He's shifting to Griezmann! Denied by an instinctive save.
Griezmann is offering a right smile there.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And he's there to clear it. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Batistuta! Goal! Barcelona! He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now it's Batistuta.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Sung. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Good, real chance! And it's in! Germany are all square! Complete awareness, he understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Germany get the second half started.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Guti. Germany applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. And it's Griezmann. Raul. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That is good alertness. Van Dijk. Now he's off and running. Bale. Looking for the run. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Pinches it off him. Pires, who does have an assist to his name. Can he get it through? Batistuta. And it's Pires. Strokes it back.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9, Perez. Number 14,
And here's Messi.
Raul.
In by Messi.
Number 18,
Neuer
Griezmann.
claims it, and the
Coming on
danger
field,
passes.
Number 24, Park Ji-sung.
Now that looks a
Number
decent
20,
ball.
Owen.
That's
Number
an imaginative
19,
pass.
Messi.
It's a really well-measured
Substitution in
ball.
progress.
But he's cut it out. Saliba.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He's free, he has got space. Cannavaro with a fine tackle.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Messi. He's picked his way through. Comes under pressure and it's come loose.
There will be 1
That's
minute
just playing
added
it
time.
safe and simple.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Now that looks a decent ball. Driving through the middle. Griezmann goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, he's onto this. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, important interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Pass somewhat off target. Raul is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that's gone loose. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Chouameni. Griezmann. And it's Griezmann. Deco.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Kukçu has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Deco. And here's Forlan. And that has left him in a heap. Kukçu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Forlan.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He is through here. Chance, surely! Deco.
Barcelona
Can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Oh, he shoots! And yes, it's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
There will be
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is a...
And we hit half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Announcement. With the father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact.
So once again, we're underway.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Azar. Deco. Now it's Azar. He's through here. He can get that clear. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Mbappe. Raul. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And this is Park Ji-sung. Header! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona take the lead. Now it's Raul. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Kukçu is always looking to break lines. A Lotus and Park Ji-sung! It's off target and by quite a way. And the keeper's given it away. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Oh, good spread. Oh, nicely intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. Raul. Deco. He's got away. Mbappe.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Barcelona
Clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Azar. And that's put paid to a promising move. Griezmann. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Costa Curta. Deco.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Chouameni.
There will be one
Raul,
minute added
unable to
time.
make it happen for all his good intent. Shapes to shoot! He scored! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Forlan demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing to give in. Park Ji-sung claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Nicely weighted ball. Raul providing an outlet on that flank. Griezmann, he's had a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Griezmann is offering a right smile there.
Now it's Batistuta. Park Ji-sung. It's Park Ji-sung. That is good alertness. Well, that has not gone well. It's a threatening ball. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Zico. Bergkamp, great chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Bergkamp really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Pass somewhat off target. That's rather hopeful. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Costa Curta. Still goalless. And this is Batistuta. That has been slung wide. And that's aimed into the middle. Rijkaard attempts a clearance. He's looking wide.
Oh, really well played.
And he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ball is over the line. Van Dijk. Chouameni. Kukçu. And that's really well manoeuvred. And this is Batistuta. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rummenigge. Now it's Bergkamp. Griezmann, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Looking for options for movement. This looks promising. He has found the way through. And the shot! Superb goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
There will be 1 minute.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Nice control. Scholes. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Barcelona go in at half-time with a slender 1-goal lead.
Substitution.
Here we go again.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Threads one in. It's roll! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Yeah, that's great running from the way he manoeuvred himself into such a good position to receive the pass and go through on the goalkeeper then.
Looking for the run. Great ball if he can get there. He's picked his Batistuta!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Spread it left. Oh, it's Park Ji-sung. That's tidy. He's having a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's good play. Griezmann goes on a run down the left wing. Griezmann with the cross. Chelsea are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
Can he finish? And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again.
Oh, that is asking. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. Terrible error, duly punished.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Barcelona take the lead. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's onside!
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Park Ji-sung goes steaming forward, and he welcomes it in. He's found the way through. Batistuta! It's in! Two ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that.
Chance! They've scored! Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Puskas demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Chelsea give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's whipped in a... Oh, smashing header! It's in! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply in... So that's it. It is all over. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
And already we're underway here. And it's Nedved.
Bergkamp. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
I don't think I've seen a player as complete as the Czech cannon.
Ah, Nedved.
Yeah,
It's Bergkamp!
Park Ji-sung.
He's had it taken off him. Puskás! And claimed it back swiftly.
Now it's Batistuta.
Nicely shaped ball. It's played through for him. Park Ji-sung. He's in space and looking for options. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's going to be disappointed with that. Kuk-chu. He's having a hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
he was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Now it's Puskás. And here's Raul. And he welcomes it in. Tries to pass it through. It's a really well-measured ball. He has found the way through. Oh, it's played into the area. Big header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
And Dijk picks it up from the goal kick. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Looking to play him in. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now that is a hefty challenge.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Played into the middle. Up he goes! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. The delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And here's Zico. Van Dijk. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Bergkamp! Bergkamp! And that has been clubbed away. Raul. That's been cut out, well played.
It's Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung
knocks it into space. Oh, look! And the finish! And it's a goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, there weren't their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So off we go once more. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. He's through here. Czech gets it away. He's having a go. What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! A finish right from the top draw. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He gave it plenty and some, crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible.
Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The ball is on the spot, here we go. Oh, he's missed it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
He's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the...
He's had a shot! He's got a goal! Right back in the game! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up.
He's tried one! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Nicked it back promptly. Looking for options for movement. And this is roll! Big chance! Oh, it's come loose. Rijkaard clears it away. And the counter is on. Bergkamp, there he goes, motoring forward. Rummenigge gets into a good position.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He's got away. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Shoots! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Strong running down that left flank. Takes aim and crosses.
There will be 5
Well,
minutes.
it's probably
added
safe to say
time.
now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
He's a sharp little ball here. 5 minutes to add. Shifted it to the flank, and he was quick to react. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Crosses it in, punched away. Goal! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
That looks a decent ball. It's a good run down the left-hand side. That's an imaginative pass. Looking to play him in. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. And this is Batistuta. Barcelona are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries to pass it through. Can he finish? Goal! First blood drawn. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Raul. That's a lovely, neat pass. Park Ji-sung. Nicely aimed pass. Raul. And the through ball. And this is Griezmann. Turns and goes back. Shot could be on. Taken back almost to Kachu! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Oh, that look of disbelief. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have...
Great chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Now it's Batistuta. He's through here. He's in a good position here. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Caceres gets it clear. And that is a little undercooked. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Raul. And this is Batistuta.
2 added minutes has been
And here's
indicated.
Batistuta. Beckham. Messi. That's a little off target. Chouameni. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Now the delivery, big header! He will be livid with himself. Kukcu. Batistuta. And Batistuta! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And that was very necessary. Costa Curta. Couldn't squeeze it through. Torres absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now it's Raul. Saliba clears it away. Raul.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And they're quick to get it back. And this is Batistuta. Oh, this looks sharp. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Tries to play it through. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Bangladesh clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. And there's the shot! Oh, it's come loose. And this is Griezmann. Shot, surely! Really well taken goal. Barcelona are back in business. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
2 added minutes
It's
has been
Partiso.
indicated.
He's picked his way through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
A quick reminder today that smoking is
So a
only
brief
allowed
breather
in areas
and then
shown on this
extra
map.
time.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 14, Raul.
Stern
Number
test this for
24,
the endurance, for the
Partiso.
character of the players as we
Number
head into
18,
extra time.
Griezmann. Coming on the
Barcelona
field,
displayed great
number
character to
20,
force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous
Number 9,
situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable.
Messi. Substitution in progress.
Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Oh, it's a great ball here. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Dealing with the pressure. card! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Can he finish? More pressure on the opposition goal.
Bangladesh really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
It's their second corner of the game. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. That has been cut short. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he can clear it away. Aimed beyond the defence. Well timed, excellent interception.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Batistuta. Oh, good spread. Knocks it into space. Owen receives it in open. He's got tall. Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it!
A goal scorer for Barcelona.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Gabriel.
Extra time reaches half-time.
And a quick reminder
Oh,
today
what a
that
comeback.
parking in the area
Certainly
around
I
the
didn't see
stadium
that
is
coming,
strictly forbidden.
nor I think did
Please
many in
use
this
parking
crowd.
provided by the club or any other paid parking
Well, it has
facilities
been
in the
a
area.
punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Chouameni. And the pass is intercepted. Not the most convincing of passes. Batistuta! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Chouameni kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Beckham. Owen was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Forlan.
Bangladesh really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's gone out for a throw-in. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that is that. Barcelona have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this, admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
And now,
Batistuta
please turn
taking in the
towards
accolades,
screen
having
for a
been named
special
man of the
presentation
match,
featuring
and
our
deservedly
guest
so.
performers today.
Terrific recovery, a really... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Bangladesh certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Stood up well to him there. That's an imaginative pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Raul. Well, we hardly need reminding, Jim, of the strengths of David Beckham. He could play a huge part in the outcome of this game.
Yeah, he's one of a kind, isn't he, Peter? No one could match his accuracy or technique in delivering the ball. On top of that, you have his great fitness levels getting up and down the pitch, and his big game mentality, and his quiet leadership.
And this is Batistuta. Park Ji-sung, and Park Ji-sung! Just off target.
Park Ji-sung really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Park Ji-sung, and the pass is intercepted. Oh, that's a key interception. Barcelona are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Now it's Batistuta. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Park Ji-sung does really well there, he is strong. He could... roll! He's had a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Koundé, nice looking ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Works it forward. Now he's got space here. Batistuta gets into some space. Deftly away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Batistuta. And that is as far as they're going to go. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, that is one way to stop him. Has a look and plays it forward. And this is Luis Suarez.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Tries to pass it through.
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but Vitor Baia is an exception I'm happy to make. Consistently strong and one of Portugal's very best players, never mind just keepers.
I very much doubt his nation has ever had anyone better in that position. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Costa Curta. That's a promising run he's making on the right. He's found a way past. He slings. It's a mighty effort! And now they can clear their lines. Oh, that's ambitious! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Park Ji-sung is offering a wry smile there.
Here it is, crossed in. Nice interception, well timed. And a chance! Wolverhampton have the chance to go the other way. Knocks it into space. Now, can they get him away? Well, that's well seen too. Looking to play him in. And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So the first goal of the game.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Tchouameni gets over and intercepts. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. He's found a way through. Shot could be on. Chance for a shot! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. Roberto Carlos! It's good effort from distance. And it's Roberto Carlos.
Has been indicated.
Now it's Raul. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Well, it's ended up in no man's land. There's the whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Barcelona certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0. And we're off again. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now then, the ball's come loose. Seedorf, out to the left it goes. Roberto Carlos. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gakpo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. They want to throw in. Defending was strong and firm. And this is Luis Suarez. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Batistuta. Oh, he's been caught on it! Roll! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
A case now of complete control. Bayern gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Vieira. Now it's Luis Suarez, under an awful lot of pressure. Vieira showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get it through? Oh, super ball! Shot a goal! Gakpo.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation.
Batistuta! And another try! He scores! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Barcelona.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. Raul, he's found a way through. Goes for a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Probing pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed.
Roll! Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Defending of the desperate variety. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Israel look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Hernandez. And here's Forlan. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And he's there to retrieve it. Valverde. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Costa Curta. Israel finding their passes. Valverde closing in on goal. Cannavaro gets it clear. That is a brilliant interception. Up Jisung, looking for options for movement.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Claims it, and the danger passes. It's Park Ji-sung. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's neat. And
There
the
will be 1 minute
finish!
added time.
Mbappe. Now it's Valverde. He's a sharp little ball here. It's played through for him. And he's straight offside. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for. And we are already promptly back underway.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Now it's Forlan. Now it's Messi. Park Ji-sung. Valverde. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Now he's got space here. Now it's Batistuta. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Hernandez. Valverde. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And he's quick to snatch it back. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Raul. Played out to the right. Griezmann has it in a wide position. Bellingham. Rijkaard. Now it's Forlan. Can he get it through? He's cut it out.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Park Ji-sung. Looking for a runner. Nice interception, well timed.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Substitution for Israel, number 8, Bellingham. Number
Rijkaard.
23, Messi. Coming on the field, number 21,
Shot could be on.
Beckham.
Tries to
Number
pass it
10.
through. Takes a shot! He has done it! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you...
Decent chance! Oh, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Fantastic from Michael Owen! Late in the day, this could well be it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed.